Ons volgende gas is kenner in bedryfsielkunde en kommunikasie en is ook GrowZA se stigter. Verwelkom asseblief vir Craig Kensley. Hey Craig, hoe gaan het broer? Lekker man. Dankie dat je hier is.
Okay.
Dankie voor je tijd dat je afgestaan hebt. Vertel eens een beetje van GrowZA. Wat doen jullie daar?
GrowZA is a social investment agency. So, you know, Jonathan, we are from, when they said you have a connection. That's what we are. That's what we are looking to be.
Yeah.
So we connect development opportunities to resources. There's so much good happening in communities, so much heart, so much drive in communities. And so what we look to do is just to connect resources to that, to advance social progress.
Wat maakt jullie different van andere NPO's dan?
You know what makes us different is the fact that there is that real... Our focus is not on our programs. Our focus is on bringing attention and resources to programs that are already in communities.
Okay.
So it's about recognizing what's already happening. Another dimension is the fact that there's so much good happening that there are organizations or groupings of people, formal and informal, that don't have the paperwork, that don't have what they need. There's so much good happening. And we are then able to also be a conduit and bring resources into those environments.
En so, dan moet dan lekker positive stories wees. Is daar een wat naar je mind toe komt?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday I was in KZN, in Inanda, the Valley of 1,000 Hills. And we went to a school, there's no running water. So they wait on the water. If the water tank doesn't come, there's no water to flush the toilets, etc., etc. You see those children arriving at school in their full school uniform. Shirt, jersey, shorts, socks, shoes. With such pride, with such energy. The principal is there greeting them at the gate. The work that is happening, the people of our country, the spirit that we have, that holds us up. We know where it comes from, Jonathan. We know, and we must do everything to build that, and if I can be opportunistic, to grow that.
Yeah. 2022, you know, I just think it's wrong that children still have to face that and go through that. You know, op die show sal ek altyd praat oor my ervare. You know, en ek het, dit was gister wat aan die water was vir die nag nie. You know, dat iets gebeur en toe moet hulle die water afsit. En it's like, for me, is it like, I couldn't. ek kon nie meer net saamleef vir die paar ure nie. En so om te hoor dat kinders die hele dag van skool moet gaan so. Het is net baie verkeerd en jy wil sien as 'n persoon, Craig, jy wil sien dat ons die manier van hoe ons liefdadigheid doen, wil jy dit verander? Jy wil dit sien dit verander.
I don't want to change it. I want to amplify it. We need to come together. There's so much happening. There's so much good that is going on. But if we are not opening ourselves up to each other, like what are you doing for Mandela Day? What are you doing? What can we do together to drive those conversations around change? And I think with what we do at GrowZA, what is so powerful is when we bring attention also to stories around the fact that there's no water at the school. Immediately we take it into the network and there's a response to say, what can we do?
That's it.
And it's about opening it up and having the conversations. And not just talking about the fact that it's broken, but talking about action. What can we do? And then the opportunities come.
Does that excite you to work in an organization where there's action?
Absolutely. If we're not moving, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know, and to hear about initiatives like this, we often think that there are no resources.
Yeah.
There's no money to do the work. But serving as a bridge between those that hold the resources and are able to give and those that need the money is critical.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
Those that are in need we cannot just wake up and expect them to suddenly wake up out of poverty. They need a helping hand.
Yes.
But it's the type of helping hand that's important, right? You can't come and simply paint a school and leave. What happens the next day and the day following that? So we need to start thinking about sustainable ways of giving and sustainable ways of assisting and looking at the systemic challenges that face us as a country. You know, these challenges we didn't wake up and these challenges were here. They are embedded within the system and they operate systemically. So we need to locate them and uproot them at the root, but we can't do it by ourselves. Those that have resources, those that have capital, those that have money, those that are making the profits are willing to give, but we need to help them in how that giving should happen so that it actually assists communities in the long run.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is baie, baie mooi. Craig, vind jy dat daar is goeie Suid-Afrikaners wat graag help?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's massive. Everywhere you go. Everywhere we go and we say, we need resources, we need support, we get it. It's South Africans, the spirit of South Africans, the spirit that we are filled with, the spirit of believers, even more, is an amazing driving force for the social progress. So we never meet a closed door. I think it's about being able to say, people then go, well, what do we have? What can we do? And if you can't help in one situation, that's okay.
You can help in another.
How do you help in another situation?
Ja. Craig, jy lyk soos 'n ou wat vir ons ys in winter kan verkoop. You are that guy. En met daai, sal jy sê this is your calling?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I have no logical explanation for how I ended up on Koortjies, man. I mean, look at this. But beyond that, I have no logical explanation for how it is that I've been able to do this work. There was nothing I could study. There was nothing I could plan. This has been God's hand in my life, leading me through this path and to these opportunities.
Soos jy weet, Koortjies, kerk, Christene kyk hierdie show, even Muslims, almal kyk hierdie show. Maar vooral praat gou met die kerk. Wat verwag jy of dink jy kan die kerk meer doen of beter doen?
When I was thinking about coming here and sitting with you, I thought about the fact that we need to take the influence we have very, very seriously.
Sure.
So the influence we have on others, we need to set an example, a clean and a pure example, and we need to be held to a higher standard, hold ourselves to a higher standard. Sure. So that's influence on one level, so that we are a positive influence in the social settings we are. But then I think we also need to leverage our influence in our workplaces. So we're saying, I know that there's a challenge, I know that there's a school, I know that there's a community. I have influence in my workplace. There are resources there. There's a CSI department, there's a charity, there's a this, there's a... I have influence, so I must raise my voice and I must say, I'm identifying this. What do we need to do? What is the paperwork we need to fill out? And then the last aspect of influence for me is influence of the Spirit. To say, where should I be going? What should I be doing? I'm here. I'm here. I'm available. And so we must do
Nice. Just to wrap it up, Craig, what are your wishes for Mandela Day tomorrow?
It's that we can just be together. Because when we are together, then magic happens. So I think if people come together tomorrow on Mandela Day, if they look each other in the eye, magic is going to happen. There's no doubt about that.
Nice. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You guys are doing an amazing work. We need people like you. We need organizations like you. What you guys are doing. So, moenie ophou nie, my bro. Asseblief, keep on with that beautiful spirit, that positivity, Sylvia, with your beautiful heart and everything that you do there at the foundation. Just give it up to them. They've been great, been amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.